Hello friends, good afternoon. Back on screen, Uneza. I hope each one of you are happy, healthy, wealthy, fit and fine. And so am I. My topic for today is why can't we give up? हिंदी में कहते हैं चीज़ों से हमारा मुंह क्यों नहीं छूटता. Why is it so that we cannot give away certain things in our life? That is, according to Hinduism, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, ईर्ष्या, द्वेष, certain emotions, right? These are some of the emotions, some of our greeds, wants, needs. Why is it that we can't give them away? The other day I was reading a book, and as I went through the pages, it just clicked into my mind. Because often I think of these, that a person is asked to give up certain things in life if he needs to go in search of God. Many a times when I see some sadhvis and sadhus moving down the street, I look at them and it clicks into my mind how difficult it is to walk this path. And can we actually walk this path? But it is very difficult. So how are they going to be doing it? One day, as you are born, you are inwardly bound. Things come from within you. You don't know anything of the universe. You don't know anybody, anything, nothing. You are just born. And after a couple of days, as you grow a little bit, and you are 2-3 months old, 5 months old, your parents, people around, they start showing you different kinds of objects, different toys, different sound, right? Different taste is introduced, colors are introduced, people are introduced, everything is introduced. And you are made to attract these things to yourself. You get attracted towards these things. Gradually, slowly, unconsciously, you move towards it. You hold it, you grab it, you taste it, you touch it, you feel it. Slowly, day by day, minute by minute, you move towards it. And people around you make it sure that you know all these things that is being shown to you, that you understand everything that they are talking to you, and they start expecting the answers from you. They start expecting the behavior that they want from you, and they try to put you into a box, fit you into a box the way they want it. They teach you what is fear. They teach what is greed. They teach what is dishonesty. They teach what is love. They teach what is hatred. They teach what is this, that and everything. And gradually and slowly, you become what the world wants you to become. You get so much attracted to it that now you cannot think of anything other than what He's right in front of your eyes. We forget anything and everything that we were when we were born. That which we had brought with ourselves, that the time we were born. But we were never allowed to express that, to show that to the world, that yes, I am born with something better than what you're showing me. And then one fine day, we are introduced to God, and it is told to us that now you know better, it's high time that you should start looking into God, because you have sinned a couple of times. You have wronged everything. You have cheated. You have hated. You have felt jealous. You have this. You have done that. And now you are a complete sinner, and there is no mercy going to come from God. And you will have to pay for all that you have done. Right? And we are told that, okay, now leave all these things, because if you want to go to God, you have to leave all these things. Only then shall you be able to go to God. But dear friends, we don't have any buttons, right? We don't have touch screens where you put a finger on hatred and it vanishes in through thin air, and greed and jealousy and love and XYZ. We don't have buttons. We don't have touch screens. We have been this since many years now. And this is what is taught to us. Had somebody taught us how to balance, how to understand, how to keep going with what God has gifted, we could have made ourselves better today. And we could have easily given away hatred, jealousy, greed, fear, insecurities, depressions, anxieties. But we were never taught that we have to have a balance, that we have to know and keep knowing ourselves. We haven't to lose ourselves. But that was never allowed only. And now people say, you can't do it. It's very difficult. Yes, indeed, it is very difficult. It will take a number of years to come out of all these. Right? To go back takes the same amount of time that you spent coming up till this particular age. Even the fastest means of transportation cannot take us back to that point from where we started. But yes, we can do that. We can. If we want, if we wish, we can give up. How? Do remember that when a child goes out with his parents to some place, some relative's place, or XYZ, in a garden, XYZ, and after spending some time in that particular place, the child now feels bored, and the child starts saying, "Mummy, I want to go home." You try to tell him anything and everything possible. You try to give him a number of things. But he is not interested anymore in those things. He does not like them. He does not want a pizza, a burger, a chocolate, a Cadbury, a toy. Nothing doing. "Mummy, now I want to go home. That's all." And he just flunks everything into thin air, and he says, "Mummy, now it's high time we should go home." And the child starts to cry, beat his fist in thin air, And the only thing he remembers is that now I want to go home. That is the time when a person comes to realize that now this is the time for me to go home. When the calling comes from within, that I have had enough. I've done all. And now it's my time to return back to my own self. I have to go home. I have to go home. Now nothing matters. The minute a person realizes this much, that I have to go home, is the turning point when the person that very minute will flung everything into thin air. Nothing matters now but the home. And the person who returns home has nothing to do with hatred, jealousy, greed, this, that, and everything. And that is the time all is left behind, because now the person can see home. And there is no other place in this world better than our home, right? A home may be on the road of the street, just a small tent with some plastic sheets here and there, but that is the home. Or you are living in a big palatial bungalows or in a palace, that is the home. And the minute that person returns home is what makes the difference. फिर सब कुछ छूट जाता है, सारा मोह छूट जाता है, फिर मोह कहीं नहीं होता, सिर्फ हम होते हैं, हमारा घर होता है और हमारा भगवान होता है, हमारा ईश्वर होता है, वो सुपर पावर, हम उसे किसी भी नाम से बुला सकते हैं. So when I look at these ladies or these men who are walking as sadhvis and sadhus, that is the time I get an answer that yes, for them, they have found their home. And that is why now nothing matters to them. Such a beautiful thought, no? We all need to have a balance between the worldly life and our life, that with which we were born. We need to go back home and spend some time at home. We have been in this outside world for a long period of time now. We all need to go home. And there is nobody on this earth who will not like to go home. And this is all for today. Thank you so much for listening to me and for my thoughts. I love to express it in front of you. Thank you for giving me your precious time. I would like it if you could share it with your friends. You never know which word changes the life of a person. We are all here to help one and another, to grow, to evolve, to upgrade. Just one helping hand and it will do wonders for the other person. Thank you so much. Love you all. God bless you. Bye for now. See you soon.